Hello my tarot and cat friends. We are now in Gemini Sun transit, so happy birthday to all Geminis. And of course, when the sign switches, this is the time for my monthly forecasts. So this time around we are going to have 6 different amazing in-depth spreads specifically designed to capture all your energies. So I'm starting with my version of a double cross spread to give us love forecasts. Then I'm going to follow it with Lenormand separately for ladies and gents. So that's going to give us both general and love situation overview. Then I'll move into the gypsy spreads, and it's also going to be separated for ladies, gents, and couples. So if you guys are on or off, or if you're going through a temporary separation or recent breakup, you probably would be the best to check both singles and couples. Promotions this month, just join my Facebook and enter to win one of the 3 20-minute readings with me. So each like, comment, and share will win you one entry toward the contest. And of course, please subscribe, like, and share this video, and contact me for your personal forecast or reading. X reading is 45 until the end of the month, and then it will go to 50, so take advantage of that. Enough of the introduction, right? So let's see what's upcoming this month. Hi Saggies, welcome to your Gemini transit monthlies. So anything from May 21st to June 20th. It's going to be really interesting month. I have to say, the combination over here that I see, I just seen an Aquarian things. It's going to be really interesting. So let's jump right in. So what happened in the past? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And then you have Knave of Pentacles. This can mean that you were trying to reestablish some kind of security, or that you had somebody with whom you were hoping to build something and things were moving very slowly. But Knight of Swords reversed means something has been cut off. Somebody hasn't been patient about something. 7 of Pentacles talks about failure to launch, and something that looked very promising, something that really looked like it's going to go ahead, didn't go ahead. You see, the root of the issue is like you could be married, wedding. The situation involves marriage, and this is King of Wands, which will be you. You maybe want to be married, maybe there is somebody you have in mind for something really serious, something really deep, or you know, it could be somebody else's marriage that currently is in your way. So 8 of Swords, it looks like it was like you were in a phase of not being able to really communicate. Whatever you had to communicate, it kind of like you really didn't even know what you need, and it was relating to something that had to be dealt with. So you're getting to the stage of understanding that, you know, it was kind of self-imposed situation, and it looks like you're becoming single, Saggies. 9 of Pentacles also can mean actually a long-term relationship and kind of like moving forward in a different kind of flavor. 9 of Pentacles is kind of like financial grounds, so kind of like securing yourself. Maybe some of you are looking for work, because now we have Wands, Swords, and Pentacles. So this is basically telling me looking for some kind of security and looking for a firm ground where this kind of like things were like really up in the air, or maybe it was a big unknown. But somehow it's still coming back to there are kind of issues with some relationship over here, and somebody might be becoming single. So what's on the bottom of your decks? Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This could be kind of related to your marriage. You could be the parent. You could be a person who feels maybe guilty over something. And here, wow, we have 4 of Wands reversed and 8 of Chalices. This is again a breakup, Saggies. Somebody, again, this is kind of like going back from being together to not being together, walking away from something that is not serving you or somebody anymore. So let's see, what is this all about? So pay attention to the red flags. This is basically core for this month. The signs are cautioning you, and you see, it's asking you to have unbelievable faith and to walk this tightrope. Two of Swords is like making a decision between two things, maybe two people. Maybe you feel it's kind of really hard for you because you don't know all the circumstances. And look, and there's like 10 of Swords reversed. There's this lingering feeling of feeling backstabbed, but also the 10 of Swords is a card of like not listening to your intuition. When things happened, you knew that you were not supposed to do it, and you did it anyway. And it looks like that there was a situation here that caused you to make a wrong choice, which ended up being really heartbreaking for you. And there's like this big nostalgia right now over those whole past issues. Six of Cups talks about people who you may even know from the past, people with whom you really share good memories. You're going back and forth between the pain and these memories. This tells me that you're longing for someone, and at the same time you're having a difficult time forgiving yourself about certain choices. Or somebody is like here feeling guilty. Somebody's here feeling, well, I guess combined with this card, because I really don't care which category they are all actually are supposed to work together. It tells me that somebody here kind of isolated somebody else and made a choice that has been the wrong choice. And it's like right now trying to figure out like why they still feel connectivity with this person, right? And let your friends help you. This is crossed with this. Let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. And this is like Knave of Swords over here. So it is kind of like the wonder of talking. This is a friendship card. This is kind of deciding to talk about it, deciding to express yourself, and it's really good. The Knave of Swords is like blurring everything out. Yeah, trying to figure out in which direction to go. It could be a third person involved, and again 3 people, and this is talking about really talking to your friends about certain issues, something that is kind of like really something that was a discovery for you. There are parts of you that you also didn't know, and now you're discovering them and bouncing them off your friends, or even researching them online. Let your friends help you, trying to figure out, you see, like one is looking this way, one is looking this way, kind of like why did you take the direction that you took, and how can you remedy this in the future, or if you can remedy the situation. It was the issue of give and take, and could be the third person here that has been brought into the situation that put everything apart. So this is kind of really interesting because there are 2 sixes. They're definitely talking about your heart. They're definitely talking about domestic life. So I'm wondering if there are 2 people here, because you could be married to one person, or like just about to check out, or somebody may be married and the other person, it could be maybe that some of you Sagittarius who are married had a relationship with somebody and let them go, and now you're wondering really what happened, because it turned out that it was not a good choice, or they were married, something like that. What is basically on top of your mind? Past life relationship, you have known each other before, and 5 of Pentacles reversed. So this is like that card of feeling lonely and feeling you're just getting out of being like having this feeling of being left out in the cold. And it could be somebody who you're really connected with. Yeah, again, you have another 6 over here, and 7 of Cups reversed. You guys are really feeling that there is something you did, the choice that you did was against your best interests. That what you did, you feel you had to do, or somebody feels that they had to do that, and kind of choosing, like here is like lots of choices. At some point you kind of like felt you were on top of the world, you had lots of choices, it was all great, and you didn't take in account that maybe somebody else can pull the plug on you, or somebody else was behaving like that way and the plug has been pulled on them, because you see like you have kind of healthy and unhealthy choices over here, and for some reason, you know, the decision you made is still very heavily lingering on your head. And having a Lover's card here tells me that you're really deeply experiencing this, and maybe this is why you really want to feel single. Even if you're married, even if in a relationship, you're trying to figure out who you really are and what you really need. But anyway, I think, look, for yourself, you guys are just really you're going to step out from all the relationships that you have for yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. And Four of Pentacles, this is talking about establishing yourself, Queen of Chalices, and the Emperor. Balancing your emotions, creating some sense of stability. So basically, it looks like this give and take. Certain things took you out of balance and you really didn't feel like yourself, I guess. And everything that has been happening here with basically this being cut off and something that kind of was loving that was cut off, it's just like, looks like it's the whole line over here was like a turbulence and an imbalance. And it looks like right now, like you're freeing yourself and trying to figure out what to do about that. This is kind of having the emotional balance, and this is like standing on your feet in a very solid way, and kind of like creating this newfound stability. So 2 4s, definitely it's kind of important for you to reestablish who you are, but you feel that you cannot do that until you release your ex. It's like everywhere, free yourself, release your ex, becoming a single. It's just like, I can't believe it. It's like one of a Magician reversed over here. It's the time has come to clear our energy, and the Magician reversed is talking about trickery. You feel that something played tricks on you, or you played tricks on somebody, or somebody tricked you into something, and something has been told, and like you're tired of it. That's it. Like, I mean, this one would be moving forward. This is like definitely not moving forward, going backward. And look at this Knight of Chalices. It's a breakup card again. You're just like tired of, it looks like it's a relationship, and this relationship could be again with this Queen of Chalices here, and it's not, so it's not productive for you anymore, right? It's well, when Knight of Chalices is in this position, it's also talking about jealousy. Somebody could be very jealous here. Somebody can be pulling the tricks on you and giving you situations. For example, somebody can be telling you that they're pregnant and they're not pregnant, and just to kind of like hold you around for their own purposes, right? To kind of hope for this new start and everything will work out. And this also could mean that you just really need some transparency. Maybe you were the trickster one. Maybe you were the one who created jealousy, and maybe you're the one who did it because it was like just too many people in a game, and now like you're saying that's it, you know, this kind of was not working out. And then you have the Fool card, starting fresh, starting with this new energy, kind of trying to be interested in your life, but you're freeing yourself from everything that happened. So now these two things are really interesting, that you have the Devil and then you have the Tower. So this is coming in a category of the other people, forgiving and learning, and as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And then you have the Devil reversed. Well, really interesting, because the Devil and Tower, like, it shows that you are really connected to someone, really, and it's not a partner you're with, it's somebody else, somebody from your past, and you're really trying to release them. For some reason you're not with them either, but you are feeling connected to them, like they are chains, and it's feeling very unhealthy. It's feeling that you really want to let it go, and you're unable for now. And it was a situation with a third person, so, and some kind of sneak or an explanation. Or maybe if that was you, then maybe you're going to come forward and give explanation. This also, I mean, I'm really meditating on this card, Seven of Swords. If you guys are following me, I did pose a question at one point what the Seven of Swords means to you, because Seven of Swords upright talks about sneaking, and look at the mice are partying while the kitty cat is sleeping. So it's a sneakery, taking something away. But Seven of Swords this way, it's talking about apology. It's talking about somebody coming out clean. It's talking about explanation. And I think what I came up with is like, this is also talking about closure. Sometimes this closure is just like something you're giving to yourself. So it would make sense here with forgiving and learning that you have been really attracted to someone and certain things, or somebody was attracted to somebody really, but things didn't work out because there were too many people in the game, and it felt really uncomfortable and sneaky. And hopes and fears, you're still very attracted to this person. You're really hoping it is safe for you to love, open your heart, to give and receive the highest energy of all, but you're just wondering if this is ever workable, right? You don't have the strength for it. This is the Tower reversed and the Strength reversed, and look at the Hanged Man. The situation you're in, it looks like has been messed up to the point that it's probably not repairable. Even though probably if you fight for it, probably would happen, but it looks like it will be lots of challenges that somebody would really have to clean their act, build things all together. For that you need strength that probably you don't have at this stage. And the Hangman means like actually to even address it, and maybe like, I mean, somebody here is not even aware that they did certain things, because when Tower shows up, it basically talks about our blissful unawareness of what things are that we are doing that are wrong, and that's why the destiny shakes us up. But like, I mean, it's reversed. It tells us actually we knew that, we saw this car crash happening when we didn't press on the brakes in time, and we did allow. But this also talks about a lack of commitment over here. So something has happened, or some kind of commitment could be broken, and certain things will be seen from a different perspective. In any case, certain things will be coming to the surface here, and they might not be completely comfortable. And again, like Sagittarius, like you're haunted with the past this month. This could be the one you have already met, the romantic partner you seek, and the partner that you met, like you had lots of misunderstanding. It was like lots of arguing, and you broke up with them, or they broke up with you. Queen of Swords reversed is like the ultimate breakup card, somebody cutting you off, or you cutting somebody off, and you see feeling really sad. So ultimately, you know, you're thinking about decisions that have been made in the past. So anyway, let's go to the next stage and see if we can get more information. So some of your Sagittarius will be, it looks like you are cleaning your karma. So if that was you that were sneaky, like you're cleaning it, you're getting to the next level. If it was somebody that was sneaky toward you, then again, you have no patience for this anymore. You're becoming single, and you're tired of manipulation and arguments. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the lady from Lenormand. And again, guys, that can be men or women, it doesn't matter. This also could be your partner. So just take all this kind of like combination in mind. Okay, so Sagittarius from May the 21st to June 20th. Sagittarius, May 21st to June 20th. Sagittarius, May 21st to June 20th. Sagittarius, May 21st to June 20th. And then we have the heart on the bottom. So what do you have here? You have the whip, the fish, the house, the clover, the scythe, the sun, the lilies, the mice, and the bouquet. So these two are really lucky cards. And the lilies is talking again somebody from the past and reconciliations. Some of you Sagittarius may start your own business. And the whip here, which was just the devil there also, like what I forgot to mention in the previous spread, that some of you are really very attracted to somebody, and the whip can actually indicate that as well. And it is somebody from the past that you were really, really lucky and happy with. It's kind of like weird, because it looks like, you know, like there's still issues with his past, that you're like realizing this is a nagging thing. And even though it looks like this has been cut off, that you feel like really hurt again about the things that are cut off, because the bouquet is generally a very happy card, but like now the sky is cutting it off. So you just kind of felt like literally some of you lost a limb or something over that. And even though this fish could also mean like lots of fish in the sea, it kind of like feels like you're really feeling you know, like your home, your heart is like where your home is, right, kind of a thing. And altogether it's really not bad, for this is a different storyline that, yeah, you know, certain things you have to come to terms with it. Like some of you may reconcile. This is also talking maybe about reaching the closure about the past, and kind of not allowing this to come in your way anymore, and kind of like try to look forward to the sun, and kind of like to just kind of build this kind of reputation for you. This kind of really mean for those of you who will be starting your business. It's going to be very successful, especially those that will actually have the real estate business. Very, very successful. So, okay, so let's see. The gentleman, which just another storyline again. Okay, the gentleman. The gentleman, that would be Sagittarius from May 21st to June 20th. Okay, so the anchor, the birds, the child. So this could be a partner as well. It could be you. The letter, the rider, the tree, the stork, the fish, and the key. Okay, so this is a different storyline here that we have. So there is kind of like interesting over here for some of you Sagittarius. There like there is a matter of children over here. Like so twice it is showing up. Maybe you want to move closer to where your children live. It's possibility, the communication. Right, so anchor, rider, like they're kind of, where do I move to be close to the children? You might be moving for sure. There is a communication, also something that's going to be healthy this time around, and could be love communication, love letters. It could also mean kind of like putting your anchor down and moving to the next phase with someone. It could also mean that somebody is getting pregnant, and kind of like this is the card of starting something new. The fish talks about, again, it could be the business that you share with your partner, or starting the business and something that's going to be really, really lucrative. So altogether it's, I would say, pretty good over here, Sagittarius. So now let's see gypsy spread. This is more going to give me your romantic outlook. So let's start with the sweetheart card here, and again, same story, it could be anybody. So Sagittarius, May 21st to June 20th, 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 May 21st to June 20th. Sagittarius, May 21st to June 20th. Soldier, Merchant, Priest. Conversation, Altiness, Journey again, Child again, and Thief. Now this is interesting. There are definitely some kind of secrets over here, guys, that you're trying to figure out what basically happened. Somebody has served you with something that was not true, and you believed them. You really did believe them. And it cost you basically, you just lost trust in them. Like, you really wanted to move forward with some information that you had, but instead you kind of realize what happened, and like you're kind of renegotiating certain deal. This can go back to kind of like that moving on to be single, because Merchant and Child again means kind of starting something new, and Merchant and Priest could actually mean divorce over here and starting something completely new. And the Child and Thief, again, you feel like something has been taken away from you. Some new beginning has been taken away from you. So certain things didn't really take off that were supposed to take off. And some of you feel guilty, or conversation took place that really didn't clear the things. And maybe somebody walked away on you, or you walked away on somebody else. Because look, the journey is looking in this direction. Merchant is going in this direction. Soldier, it's like all over the place. It looks like this is the only card that kind of like moves forward clearly. It's trying to kind of like resurrect yourself from this entire kind of situation, and how to really go about that. Okay, so let's see the next storyline here. So it could be a partner, it could be you again. So let's see. Is it their partner? So Sagittarius, from May 21st to June 20th. Sagittarius, May 21st to June 20th. Sagittarius, May 21st to June 20th. Joyfulness, sorrow, melancholy, widower, merchant, despair, letter, and Lord. Now this is really interesting. Okay, in this storyline, again, you feel you lost someone, somebody who was presenting, who was creating you so much happiness, and it was an issue of jealousy. Something has happened. Certain things came to an end with someone, and it's kind of funny because it did come to an end, and like it made you completely desperate, like sorrow and desperation. Like you literally, some of you haven't been feeling well at all, and you're hoping to communicate with this person, but at the same time you feel that you have lost this person forever, because there's melancholy and the Lord. It looks like that you think this person kind of moved on with a new person. This also could mean that some of you who are married, I don't know how to say it. Like, I mean, there is the Lord here usually represents the married guy or somebody who is well-to-do, and I'm wondering if some of you Sagittarius, like again, because you had a wedding card over there, but this is definitely talking about the death of something, the end of something. So again, maybe one of your relationship is finishing, maybe this wedding is finishing, and this is kind of making you sad, and it's a new story. But it looks like this kind of like is the third person, this whole situation, that is kind of like feeling that you're trying to go and you're looking at this joyfulness. You're like really remembering the past, you're really remembering things that were, and like kind of really sad, and like, I mean, really feeling not in your element about it. So despair and melancholy and sorrow, this is telling me it could be very severe for the few of you. Kind of finding yourself in a situation that you cannot find the exit from, because anywhere you look it's an issue. The only exit over here I would see is the communication. So if this is talking about your situation, I would say your best bet is like to communicate whatever it is, because here it tells me that maybe you have fears that the partner that you really wanted, that somehow is in the past. You think that the partner moved on, but maybe that's not the case. So you will not know until you try to communicate and see what's the real story. And okay, lastly, let's see for you couple Sagittarians to see what's going on there. So the significator is going to be the Lord and the wife, and doesn't have to be married, it can be just relationship. You don't have to have children, even though the significator kind of shows it. Okay, so couple Sagittarius from May 21st to June 20th. Couple Sagittarius from May 21st to June 20th. Sagittarius from May 21st to June 20th. Misfortune, hope, servant, old woman, falseness, sweetheart, same story, friend, melancholy, waiting, and consolation. Okay, so this could be you guys, Sagittarius, or this could be another couple, that somebody is Sagittarius here in a couple as well. So it certainly looks like, again, it was a breakup for someone, right? So it was a line in the sand over here, kind of. It was the end of sorry, union. It was some lies, certain things happened that kind of like somebody felt really betrayed, and things were not built on proper grounds, and it was like also the end of friendship, an end of kind of like trusting in this person as well. And it's a kind of like mixed feelings in the present, both hope and melancholy, kind of still kind of like thinking about the old times. But on the other hand, like look, I mean, look, there are like two sides to it. Somebody has somebody else, and the old woman talks about either a wise advice or talks about counseling. Somebody here is still longing about somebody, right, from the past, and trying to see what and how to resurrect this and how to make this work, but they're not going to do anything, and certainly the person is right in their heart, right next to them, right? And it is really, it could be also that somebody well, you see, the person that somebody's with is, it's kind of really weird, because nobody really is with nobody here, because one person here is feeling this turmoil and feeling this pain and loss of trust in a person. The other person is like checked out, not there, service, please get me out, I'm waiting for something else, and get me to this another person over here. So it's a complete disconnect, even though they are together. If they are together, they're two completely different stories that they're not connecting. And guys, you know, like, I mean, somebody will really have to build on this hope and consolation, and try to figure out, like, I'm not seeing conversation here. I'm seeing this misfortune. There's going to be a big turbulence over certain things. A servant also could mean a different person, and also this could mean that it's not serving well anymore, this whole arrangement as well. And this like old woman could mean a family as well, and this could mean a child. So it could be that the other people are here involved, and some of you Sagittarius are just simply checking out from this, and there is somebody else, but I don't think whoever that is going to get anywhere. It's not working. So let me see, who is this sweetheart over here? I'm not sure about that. Home is where the heart is. Yeah, somebody really wants to to do and start something new with different person. Okay, what is this misfortune over here? See, it's connected to your partner. Your partner brought you like immense unhappiness. What is this falseness? You found out about some communication. Somebody lied to you about something. What's this, friend? Yeah, somebody betrayed you with some intimate things that you were revealed to someone. Okay, so what is this waiting over here? What is this waiting? Somebody wants to build something with somebody. Consolation. See, there is this like sadness over something that didn't happen. And like really, like one person is longing for somebody else and not taking this person that is basically over here that wants to work, and the other person is also feeling hurt because this person is emotionally not there with them, but kind of they are together. That's kind of the weirdest thing about everything. Okay, what is this old woman here? See, like there is like lots of thinking about this whole situation. Servant. Yeah, person is jealous about things that didn't happen. And hope is like pretty much the only like, I mean, light in this situation here. What is this hope? See, hope about money and weddings. Somebody's really hoping that that relationship can be saved, and if nothing else, to stay there for the financial reasons. Okay, so let's see really how one partner feels and how other partner feels about it, because it looks like there are absolutely two partners that are not on the same page. See, one partner feels very happy, and another partner feels it's time to move on. So what is this fortune? What is this partner happy about? Well, there are some secrets that have not been communicated. So maybe person is happy that not everything came to the surface, and maybe this is why so many secretive cards. But at the same time, they did come to the surface because obviously this person did see this misfortune. So, oh my gosh, this is like complete miscommunication. You guys, you need to talk it out. You need to figure out what is going on here. Sagittarius, this might not be your situation. It's just one of the storylines. So, and it's a general reading. For your private reading, please contact me and check different offers that they have on my website. Until the next time, I love you.